Okay guys, so we're starting to build the boxes for the refrigerator door for the boat. And so I've got a 3-inch all the way around here. I will cut here, 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 and here. I just cut this line there, and then I'm going to make tabs out of these corners and then bend them up for the box. So when I start to get the cutting done, I'll bring you guys back in a little bit here. Hey guys, so we have marked all of our lines that we're going to cut for our boxes, and we've already punched for drilling holes, and we're going to go ahead and drill the holes now before we do any cutting, so they'll already be in there. So I will bring you back when I get done with the drill. We got the 5/16 holes to put it in the on the door, so we're just going to come by now and get these little 7/32 holes going. I'll do a couple of them real quick here. So we'll go ahead and finish all the other holes, and I'll bring you back. Okay guys, so we got our holes cut, and we're gonna cut this line and this line on each corner, and these will be our tabs to bend over. So what Arco says. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I got these boxes I got everything all cut out for the tabs and everything. This is 18 gauge steel, and my little Harbor Freight brake. It's, you know, it really, I think 20 is really the kind of the limit on it. So what I do is run my wheel down here and kind of turn this into 20 gauge. So it bends easier, and it bends on the grind mark. Okay guys, so this is what one of the boxes looks like right before I stick it in the brake. So you can see my little line. See that it's going to bend quite a bit easier. All right guys, so hey, how's it going there? Hope everybody's having a good day. So here's our box that we're going to go ahead and break. So I've got these staggered out here, and I'm going to bend this whole row right here first, because these tabs are going to have to be slid over the top of the box. So I'm going to go ahead and bend this guy up. And we'll go to 90 degrees. So we got that almost, you know, 90 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and put this and do the same thing over here. I got all my stuff out for that. So there's those two. Now we want to make sure when we do this next one, and we got our box set here to where this will go in between there, we want to make sure these tabs go to the outside of there. So I take and bend these in just a little bit and make sure those tabs come up over the outside. There we go. There we go. That's as far as we're going to get on this one. Right here. Right there. So I find that if I relieve this a little bit right back in this corner, that it doesn't want to bind up in this area and folds a little. So we'll put this guy in and do another break on this side. Make sure we have enough room for our, there we go, there's our groove there and our groove there. All right. Okay, let's bend this guy up. And like I said, this is really pushing her. Make sure that both of our tabs are going out. Yep. Give this guy a little helper out there. Oh yeah, there we go. And a little bit right there. And okay, right there. There we go. Yeah, see that corner, it's getting past there easier. I'm gonna go ahead and notch these out. Okay guys, so I got a little aluminum backer on here. Try not to get this too warm. Okay, so what I like to do is do a 7/32 on the outside, and then I'm going through to this inner piece with an 1/8 inch. And then I got this aluminum backer here, so I can go ahead and I know I can get that inner piece welded with some filler rod and just build it up. And then I know I'm getting the two, and because it's got a hole going into the other side, I can flip this over and then I can burn that other side, just puddle it in, and then I know that I'm good all the way through. So that seems to be what's working the best, to know that it's going to stay together. So I'll go ahead and do one of these here the way I've been doing them for you. Yeah, and then I'll flip it over after I get these two done, and then I'll hit all four from the inside. Then I'll just simply flip this over and I'll go inside of these guys, and I got little buttons here that I just have to just kind of puddle. All right guys, so here comes the fun part. We got all the doors made, all the drawers rather. So what I'm gonna do now is these are gonna get through bolted through the door. So I'm going to run a 1/4 inch bit through here, and I'm gonna determine where I want that to exit out the door. And these two will kind of set the stage for the rest of these so that it looks nice on the outside of the door, because there is going to be some button heads showing. And the door, we don't know how thick the door is yet, but we're going to take a gauge of that. And then we'll be putting some nut couplers with some all thread between them to bridge that distance between here. So when we tighten it down, we won't be squeezing the door. We'll be tightening down on the nut couplers. So we'll get these holes started, and I'll bring you back in a little bit. Okay, so now we've got this welded on one side, and I've got it pulled out. So what we're going to do now is we have it this length right there, perfect. And it's a little bit shy, so it'll pull the door a little bit, so it'll tighten it. But we're gonna weld that other end. And before we weld it, I'm gonna cool this down a little bit. I'm gonna push it through the door because I got about a 1/2 inch hole, and I can make sure if I have to make a final adjustment, I can do it before I weld. Okay, so what I have is this will still adjust a little bit. So I'm going to come in from the back side, the front of the refrigerator door, and push up. And you guys can see that I'm almost flush there, but I'm just going to give it a little bit more of a turn about there. Then I'm going to come up, and I'm still a little bit low. So when I put this in, well, that's going to be the final product like that. And so I'll be able to tighten it up and it won't squeeze the door. Okay, bring it back. Well guys, just wanted to show you the final product on the old Galley refrigerator door. Turn this around, and those are the shelves in there right now. And they are nice and sturdy. They'll know, they won't go nowhere. All right, well, please comment, subscribe, and everybody have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.